was probably sentence stems. Just, you know, today I feel, fill in the blank, or right now I want, fill in the blank, or the most important thing to do, fill in the blank. I start a sentence, you finish the sentence. So with sentence stems at one end of the continuum and free writing at the other end of the continuum, I arranged all of the different techniques. In those days there were 20 or 21 techniques that I was using that, and I put them all in an order of structure, pacing, and containment, and moved it from, you know, the most structured, paced, and contained, which I thought was probably the safest, up to free writing, which is where most people start. And that progression became known as the journal ladder, and that was a, you know, it was kind of a breakthrough for me, because the patients reported that they instantaneously understood how to manage their journal process so that they didn't fall off the edge as much. And when they started to get a little bit close to the place where they felt like they might, you know, have a reaction, they knew how to build in some more structure and make it and keep it safe for them. So this workbook, The Way of the Journal, is the journal ladder. It's this one has 10 exercises. It's designed to be done over a you know, 10-day, 2-week, 3-week period, something like that. I structured it to be done in one technique a day for 10 days, so that people who were in the hospital for a limited amount of time, 2 weeks, you know, 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, could complete the whole thing while they were in the hospital and teach themselves these skills. It's since become just a good basic model for anyone who's having, I mean, it's not only good for people who have experienced trauma and post-traumatic stress, but it's also very good for people who are reluctant writers, who don't think of themselves as good writers, who have had what I think of as writing wounds, which are people who've had their privacy invaded, or who were shamed or humiliated because their handwriting was poor, or because they got bad grades on their English essays. Anyone who is kind of afraid of writing really benefits when they can start out in a way that is small and short and accessible.
I agree. Very good. So with the clients that were post-traumatic stress disorder clients, a lot of them are war veterans,
Yes.
particularly Vietnam. I don't know, probably the people coming back from Iraq
In
right now
Afghanistan.
in Afghanistan will probably do well with some of these techniques that you have.
Yes, there are several programs. I'm very, very happy that the government and private nonprofits have provided some writing programs for returning soldiers. And some of them are very good. Many of them focus on creative writing, which is another wonderful outlet. I have some certified instructors who are working with returning soldiers. One woman in Philadelphia, Anjana Deshpande, has created an entire writing program called Recon Mission that is designed to be a writing program to help returning soldiers reconnect with themselves. The recon is not only a military term, but she really means it as reconnection, a reconnection mission.
Okay.
Reconnection to their lives, to themselves, to their families, to
society,
to life that they have to now live with the emotional and psychic and physical wounds that they bring with them, and the adjustment they need to make. And so her whole program is predicated on the idea that people can reconnect with themselves while going on a reconnaissance mission to find their own core, their own sense of strength and balance again as they return.
Very good. Okay.